Well, I didn't always want to be a magician, but when my sister told me she was getting $100 a trick, I thought, magic could be for me. Oh, good. But when I tell people that I'm a magician, usually this is the response I get. I get this blank look from everyone, and then they go, oh, really? What instrument do you play? I have to say, no, I am a magician, not a musician. Then they get this really, really surprised look on their face, and they go, oh, you do tricks. Can you make my spouse disappear? I usually say for a fee, anything is possible. So ladies, after this show, I will be taking requests. You know what I mean. And I think you ladies know what I mean. But on a serious note, I do get a lot of questions being a magician. I get a lot of people say different things to me. And one of the things I hear a lot is this. People will say, Gary, you are just so amazing. We don't know how you do your tricks, but they are just amazing. Well, after hearing this for so many years and for studying people for so many years, I've discovered a few things that I believe make certain people just a little bit more amazing than others. And the biggest secret I've discovered so far about amazing people is simply this. That is, amazing people have discovered how to best use their strengths and their God-given talents. They have developed, they have nurtured these skills and these talents to their fullest potential. Now let me share with you some examples of the type of people that I'm talking about. First one that comes to mind would be a professional athlete. Professional athletes amaze us just with their physical abilities. If you've ever watched the Olympics, you know that there are some really, truly amazing athletes out there and amazing people. Another example, that would be a geek. I think you all know what I'm talking about. We're talking about those computer geeks. And I'm sure we have quite a few of you in this room here tonight. I mean, let's face it, they amaze us, don't they? With their computer knowledge and their skills and the fact that they can sit in front of that computer screen for hours and figure out all this, whatever it is. I mean, it's just truly amazing. There are amazing people. The third example I'd like to share with you would be an artist, possibly a painter. Someone who spends years developing their skills and their craft just so they can amaze us with one work of art. Now, here's the whole point that I'm trying to make, and that is that we are all different. We all have unique skills and talents, but the secret comes is when you finally appreciate and accept and develop what it is that makes you different. You see, when you do, at that point, not only will you be amazing, but I guarantee you'll certainly inspire others along the way. Now I'd like to share with you what I believe to be one of the greatest examples of all time of what can happen when you put a group of people together and you use their different skills, their different talents, and the things that make them unique. I think I already know the answer to this, but I'm going to go ahead with this anyhow. By show of hands in the room, how many people can remember the 60s? Well, no surprise there. You know what? I was always told if you can remember the 60s, then you really weren't there. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I was just a mere teenager back in the 60s. But I do want to take you back to the very 60s. In fact, back to 1960. President Kennedy made a very bold statement. He also made a very bold commitment to the world. He said that the United States would put a man on the moon and return him back to Earth safely by the end of the decade. Pretty amazing thing. Especially because back in 1960, we did not have the technology, and we weren't even close having the technology to make that happen. But because of some truly amazing people and all of their different skills and their different talents and their different uniqueness, when we brought them all together, we were able to accomplish. I mean, let's face it, that truly amazing thing of putting a man on the moon. We see, I believe we can all be just a little bit more amazing in our lives. It's really very simple. First of all you have to do is be yourself. Amen, you're right. Second thing you have to do is don't pretend to be something that you're not. But most importantly and paramount of all, that is you need to embrace and accept your uniqueness, your inner beauty. Because when you do, I guarantee this, not only will you be one of the amazing people walking around this world, but you'll also be inspiring others along the way. With all that said, are you guys ready to see another amazing illusion?